I'm recording now. We're streaming now. I'm also streaming the game, so if you want to watch my screen and help you out in any way, especially on the last boss, then go ahead and tune in. And let's start. Everybody here has KC, so I'm not going to go over too much things. Scavenger room for secondaries. Always check the shortcut. If it's a boulder, do it. If not, just skip it. There are people who do other shortcuts, such as mining or whatnot. I think it's a waste. Equip your range gear, blowpipe in hand. If you're lazy, then just equip your crossbow. Boost up, pray range, rigor. Stay out of the melee range. Run in, pray in melee till you pass them, pray range. At 50% HP, he's going to walk to the tree. You can freeze him. A Abyssal Whip spec does freeze him. Then once he's dead, come DD over to where I'm at. DD right here. You could also DD right at the entrance, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, make sure you safe up. Once he starts coming around here, run west. He's gonna do the same thing as the first boss, where he tries to heal at the tree at half health. Make sure you're stopping your thralls. We are pros here. Good freeze. Surprise that hit in range gear, and if you switch to mage gear to do that, you are a pro. Pick up the supplies. Make sure you pick up the prayer newel. That's very helpful. I don't really care too much about the overload since we are making them anyway. On to the next room. This is the next scavenger room. Obviously, don't need to do that. As we go on to the next room, get your HP, your prayer up, and if you pick up the prayer ring, it'll take a sip and share it with the rest of us when you get to the next room, which is this puzzle room. Here in this puzzle room, all we're doing is switching to our blowpipe. Wait till everybody gets here so we can share points. It's not a free-for-all, so we are sharing points. Let's go ahead and pray if you are tanking. If you are not tanking, you do not have to pray overhead. We always pile one at a time. Next tank. Go ahead, use your blowpipes back to heal off these guys. Somebody tank the next one. Again, if you're not tanking, you don't have to pray mage. Now on these next guys, you pray range, and whoever is tanking is going to take a lot of damage. If you take too much damage, you just run behind this tree. But after a while, he gets off the tank and attacks somebody else, so be ready to pray range. So you don't have to pray unless you're tanking, but if the tank runs behind the tree, they will lose aggro and you may pick it up. So be ready to pray range when that happens. Okay, I ain't tanking anymore. I will say clan rules is host passes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass. What's my agility level? 78? I don't even know how I pass. What's your guys' agility level? It's probably because everyone's low. I know Celestial and JMS max though. Well, Spice is max. Oh, I'm surprised I got to pass. Maybe they changed it before. Like it would like go off the average or something, like a little higher than the average. I don't know. So yeah, you cross it to get the key. That will dispel the barrier. This is the gathering room. Obviously, don't need to do this to the last boss. I believe we have Tekton next. As we go, brew up to 100. Get your prayer all the way up. Make sure you share that flask, the prayer flask, because that acts as prayer regeneration and it will save our supplies. Before you go down, there's the energy well. Click on this energy well right here. It gives 100% energy. And then climb down. let's move on. Let's move on. Please do not attack this boss. Please let me explain because nobody here knows how to do this. Alright, so first of all, let's equip our melee gear with our BGS in hand, or your Dragon Warhammer, or your Elder Maul. So, one person has to go get the boss off the anvil and bring him back. I will be doing that. Then we're all going to spec him twice. Pray melee and piety. We're gonna treat him like guardians where we hit and move back. So it's gonna be like this. I hit and then move back. I hit him and then move back. You can also just move side to side or move around him because you can't avoid his attack. He just stands in place. However, when he swings, it's an AoE attack. So he hits every tile in front of him. That's why you can move back or you can just move around him. After a while, he goes back to his anvil. We are allowed to attack him still, but once he's at his anvil, we cannot. And when he's at his anvil, flames will start shooting from the sides. When this happens, just walk around the room, avoiding each other. After about 6-7 seconds of that, he hops back off his anvil and we can attack him. However, it's highly recommended that when he's about to hop off his anvil, we all meet back here. Alright, let's do this. Go ahead and pot up if you got your combats. I'm going to go ahead and pull him. Be ready to take out your melee thralls. Stay over there. Go ahead and spec him twice. Crush weapon is best here when he is orange. And when he is red, stab weapon is best. Just spam click him because he's about to walk off to the anvil and we lose the clicks. So go ahead and spam click him. Alright, turn off your run now and just start walking around the room, avoiding each other. Go ahead and safe up though, because this can get messy. Be ready to meet at the entrance. And meet at the entrance, unless he attacks you, then turn around and hit him. Alright, let's go. Where's my thrall at? Good job. Pick up the supplies. Prayer hands. Give me. Yes. Alright, let's move on. I think Prayer Enhance is my favorite potion. I don't know why. I think it looks cool and it's just really pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and equip our range gear. Salve Amulet Eli equipped it. Pretty magic, rigor, long range for now. So we pull one at a time. The further we are away from these guys, the less aggro we'll receive. So if you want to be a little wimp, just kidding, then stay in the back. You can go ahead and rapid. Just be careful on pulling the other guys. We're pulling one at a time. When you pull the next one, sometimes you might want to go long range. This guy's dead. I'm going to pull the next one. It looks like it's going to be... Well, Celestia's got the next. Safety rapid right here. Sammy Amulet EI gives us a 20% DPS increase. Go ahead and take a sip of this prayer enhance, guys. We're gonna pull the next one. Let's get the purple one. Remember, the further you're away from these guys, the less aggro you receive, so the best spot will be here. The zebra is messing up. He's doing that with 40 defense, big rip. Okay. Let's get this one to the northwest, but let's run around here. Sure, Rapid's turned on. Let's get this purple one. Where's that prayer flask? Did you guys pick it up? You guys supposed to pick it up. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah? How dare y'all disrespect the prayer enhance? Heck no. You can start picking up these seeds. Make sure you pick up a lot of bucos. You don't need a lot of the other seeds, such as Gopar and Nox. but a lot of bucos we will need. Okay, next room. Next room, always check for shortcut. If it's boulder, do it. If it's a tree or a rock, just skip it. Some people do it, but I think most people don't do it because it's just a waste of time. I think it's just the noobs that do it. They're just desperate for points, but it really doesn't. I don't know. I think it's just not worth it. If you don't know what you're doing, stay out of this room. If you do, then come help. We only need 3 people in here. I'm gonna get the crab right next to the spear so I can explain what's going on. Okay, so all that's happening here, guys, is that spear comes out of the wall, and you gotta bounce it off these crabs into the crystals, just like Celestial's doing. However, you want to do the opposite color of the crystal, and we're on the blue crystal. So the opposite color of blue is red. To turn the spear red, you melee one of the crabs. It's about to hit. Baldwin, you might want to move. I think Celestial's got it. We're gonna need somebody in here to take these crabs away from me. The ones directly north of me. So we're gonna get the, let's see, did I hit that crystal? Was that you? Yeah, don't do that. So we're gonna get the purple crystal first, and the opposite color of purple is green. So once the spear hits, oh, attack it. There you go. Once the spear hits the crab, turning it green, and knocks out the crystal. Hold on, I'm messing up, boys. We're on the blue crystal, so they have to melee it. Now we're on the white crystal, so we just leave the spear alone. I remember the day Cox came out, this was like the first puzzle we got, and it was about 35 of us in here, just standing in here. It was crazy. We just stood there for 30 minutes. We just left. We just like, we don't know what's going on. Okay. We need a crab north of me. Baldwin's in position, so Samet, can you line it up? So I need you to stand right here if you're watching my stream. Stand right here. Yeah. Let Samet move. Just chill there, Bald. Oh, he moved it. Just stand there, that's fine. Just stand there though. You got the wrong color. Alright, now we're on the yellow, so I gotta move back. Opposite color of yellow, guys, is what? Blue. So I'm gonna mage my crab, because mage is blue. And once the spear hits it, it turns the spear blue. Almost got it, zebra. Baldwin, you got this crab in the wrong spot, or Samet. You don't need a hammer. You just gotta move like 2 or 3 east. My blood runes are running out. So it's going off me, and it's gonna go north to you, zebra. So you're gonna move your crab 1 east. So step 3 tiles to the east. just do it for him, Bald. Just stay right there and sand it. Move that crab a little bit to the west. More. 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 There you go. Now move your character north of that crab to your east, just one tile. Click one east, Sam. So look, the spear's bouncing off our crabs, and it has to hit one of your crabs. There you go. Except you're still not aligned. There you go. Move one north. There you go. Let's go, guys. Hard. That's probably harder than the last boss, guys. Don't worry. I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, we're already on the last boss. Very easy, very easy. So let's go into our private storage unit. Deposit all, but equip your melee gear. Withdraw your potions. Withdraw your seeds. Drop your seeds for the farmers. Need 2 people to farm here. The tools are on the wall to the west. And everybody else come with me. We're going to get secondaries. Secondaries are dropped by the scavengers. So grab some melee gear. Blowpipe recommended. And some supplies. Yeah, we need a chest. Come on, Saint. And then come kill the scavengers. Everybody else just farm a bunch of bucos, some glowplar, a little bit of Nox. Oops, got too many planks. Got some big scavengers. I think they made all of them. So there used to be some small scavengers and they barely dropped any, but they took it out. They're all big now. Good job, Rsbluebible. So get a little bit more mushrooms. I head back, and you guys stay here. We need a lot of juice. Okay, you're good. Hey, Smurf. Let's go. Come on, Sam. Smurf turned to a pro. What the heck? Yeah, I think last one we did last week, Scavengers was like super far away. It was annoying. Okay, let's go into our private unit. Sam and Smurf. Deposit our supplies. Let's go into the shared unit. Deposit secondaries. I'm updating the chest. Let's see. Oh, you guys already did it? Hey, let's just farm. Farm it up, farm it up. I'm gonna focus on making the potions, managing the bank, because I don't want to get too messy. But I'm gonna help out the farmers real quick. See, we're gonna get this time. So last time we made 2 overloads per person. This time we're gonna make 1.5. See how that works. We got Goplar. Pick up those Goplar and give them to me as soon as possible. So put them in the chest because I'm gonna start working on overloads. Here are some bucos right here. Does anybody want to come on stage and talk, ask some questions? I just don't want it just to be me talking. So, to make an overload, you need 1 Noxifer and 3 Goplar. I got all of our Noxifers. I'm gonna need more Goplar. There's some more Buko seeds behind you guys. There's 16 of them. Probably good though. Just saying. No one has a tinderbox. The only person that does that stuff is you. Funny. Where's DMX? I thought she was coming. I didn't see her online. I think maybe she just doesn't know how to check events. Maybe she just got caught up in something, I don't know. Oh, she did. Wow. She's good. That's her first time? Dang, we gotta train her up then. She could carry us. Overloads incoming. You can take a sip of your or a prayer flask. Or you can use your own supplies to use prayer, like a super restore. I usually try to never use supers. So if you guys are watching my stream, this is how you make overloads. So this is like the super attacks, or no, they're extreme potions in RS3, and then the Noxifer acts as a torch tool. If you did decide to pick it overload up from the boss, make sure it's not in your private and deposit it into the public chest. Please do not gear up. Looks like we're missing a couple overloads, maybe. Zebra and Celestial, please stop standing there. Start making brews, guys. Oh no, no. This is a nice beat. Let's see. Gonna start making the flasks. We need more Sicily. Where the Sicily at? Who took all the Sicily? W had a bunch. Here you go. Yeah, just make bucos. Or not bucos, brews, guys. Need 75 or 78 herb lore. You use juice, bottles of water, and buco leaves. It's usually about 3 to 4 supers per person. However, we do have 4 phases since we went over 7 people. So we're gonna do 4 super per person. Well, actually, let's do 5 because a few of you guys might die. So 5 times 9, 45. I'm making them right now. Just keep making brews, guys. Let's see. Yeah, just make a little bit more brews. So that means we need a little bit more bucos. I always keep forgetting to check my Twitch because I gotta moderate. Sometimes there's trolls on there. So give me 1 second. Love Bible's in there commenting on our Twitch right now, but he's not doing anything bad. He's just saying good luck and y'all got this basically. Alright, so good on supers, prayers, overloads. Should be good on brews. So let's start gearing up, guys. So we're gonna withdraw everything. Go ahead and tune into my stream. Top off your HP in prayer, then deposit your supplies. Don't bring your blowpipe. Don't bring your pickaxe. However, you will need your divine pouch. Equip your melee gear. If you have decided to bring a BGS or you will need your Dragon Warhammer in your hand. If you decided to bring your BGS or Elder Maul for the lower defense special, they just keep it in your inventory. But if you have a one-hander you can equip like a Dragon Warhammer, then equip that. This is how your gear is going to look like. Check out my stream. Gonna make this look all nice and tidy. And deposit your Savvy Amulet EI. I'm taking 1 stamina pot in case pairing gets crazy and I run out of energy trying to find people or just whatever reason. You never know. Okay, so we're gonna need 1 overload, 1 prayer enhance. Let's do 4 supers. This is a 4-phase fight. Don't worry about bringing more than 4 because I'm sure somebody will die and we can pick theirs up. If you want at least 10 brews, I have 9. Then let's go to the last room. When you're ready, go to the last room and make sure you're off the bank. That'll let us know you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of my setup and post it in here, and then one on our forums thread for Cox. Make sure you guys use that forums more so people can come and give a little bit more of Just some fun for these events. I was gonna say at the beginning, I just didn't want to overwhelm you guys, but I am like 100% sure that Light Bearer is for this last boss. However, unless you absolutely need to be dropping BGS specs back and back and back, which you usually don't, I wouldn't say this is best in slot. I would say always try to aim for max DPS. So as you can see, got my melee gear set up. If I had a Dragon Warhammer, I would have that equipped instead because the very first thing we're going to do is spec the melee hand, but just once. I would keep my BGS in your inventory. Once you get in there, drop a potion, and then equip your BGS, spec the melee hand once, equip your regular gear, then pick up the potion. If you guys have any questions, let me know or just hop on the voice. Okay, while you guys do that, I'm going to show you guys some of these mechanics of the boss. Let's see, where did I post that at? Okay, here we go. Change windows. Here we go. Again, when you guys are ready, hop off the chest. I'm going to explain the boss real quick. I think everybody here has KC, so this is going to be a very fast guide. Is anybody in this other room right here waiting for Zebra and Salmon? So come over here, guys. Hop off the chest so we can start this guide. We're going to wait for JMN because I don't know if he needs to teach. Just waiting for Salmon and Zebra to come over to where we're at. Let's look how this looks at real quick. We got 100 brews. We're set. 11 overloads in there. I'm not sure why. There should only be like 5. Did you guys get an overload? Make sure you have overload. Looks good, looks good. I'm assuming because you guys were just standing around and you guys got geared up while everybody gathered supplies. And I might have made extra overloads because of that. Which that's a big no-no. Like, that's called a leech. So we're just waiting for 3 people. I'll give you guys a minute. I'm not trying to rush you, my bad. Appropriate name in the chat. He's been kicked before, so I'm pretty sure he's here to troll. I'm just gonna have to ignore it, but we still gotta preach to him though. Sabina Bob, returning member, added. Well, you don't actually have to cast it. You can just, yeah, you don't have to cast it anymore. You can just click on the flames and it'll automatically cast for you. Actually, I don't think you ever had to cast it. Oh no, I see what you're saying. Like, can you use it without having a watering can? I didn't know you required a watering can, so I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, all of us are ready, guys. We gotta wait for other members. When you guys are ready, hop off the bank. Yeah, so you take a sip of overload, you brew up of the yellow stuff. It only takes I think maybe 4 to hit 120. If not, and you just make three. Doesn't matter. You're gonna replace it anyways. You never want um one free inventory slot. You want everything filled. So yep, you're right. You're right. When Sam is ready, I'm gonna go over this guide extremely fast. All right, so let's go ahead and tune into the stream because I'm gonna go over the attacks real quick. Last time we had a couple members messing up, so please make sure you guys get this right. If you need to wait for me to look at this, just tell me wait. I'm going to start in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so has two main mouth attacks that he shoots out of his mouth throughout the entire raid, and he does not stop. That's the range attacks and the magic attacks. If he's spinning out small green rocks like this, you pray range. And giant green blobs, you pray magic. Make sure you turn on your sounds. It makes it very easy to hear the switch or the attack. Then he has three main floor attacks that he does also throughout the entire fight unless the melee hand is crippled. At the beginning of each phase, he opens with crystals. That's how it looks like. You just take step one tile away. Then he switches to lightning. If you get hit, you're paralyzed and your prayer gets turned off. Then he switches to parrying. This is where everybody's highlighted a color. Somebody else will be the same color as you are. This is called your partner or your pair. After a few seconds, you guys will get swapped and you take a lot of damage if you are very far away from each other. So what we're going to do on pairing, we're going to DD on the melee hand's thumb. That's going to be the hand to our right. So we're going to DD right where my mouse is at. Then right after pairing, it goes back to crystals. So it's a repeat of these three, just like it's a repeat of these mouth attacks right here on the upper left corner. So it goes crystals, lightning, pairing, crystals, lightning, pairing. But if the melee hand to our right is paralyzed, and to get it paralyzed, you just do enough damage, which Xeric is going to be the main focuser on that, then these pause. These are the special attacks. He only does these every now and then. I don't have a visual picture of these because I decided to make this guide really fast. But if you have falling spikes, you'll have your character will be highlighted red, and you have spikes falling on your head. If this happens, turn off your run, walk around the room, avoiding teammates. That means if you have falling spikes and we're on pairing, do not go to pairing. You're gonna get everybody killed. Instead, what you can do is just move around with spikes. So just click like this, there, or whatever, however you want to do it. So you will get swapped because you're a tile away, but you only take 5 damage. But that's a lot better than stacking with falling spikes and doing 100 damage to everybody on the raid. That goes to the same for burning feet or poison feet. These are circles underneath your feet. Turn off your run, walk around the room. Avoid players. Do not stack on pairing. Just stay around. Another one of the special attacks is a burn. Your character will be spamming burn with me. This is probably the worst special attack because you can pass this to others. If you're burning, stay away from others. And if somebody's burning, make room for them on the thumb. Burning players will go on thumbs. Other players will go on the middle or the pinky. If we're on pairing, stay 2 tiles away from the thumb if you have burn. Another one special attacks is bombs. These look like giant green seeds. You can't miss them. Stay 5 tiles away. Saw a couple people last time run straight into them. Be careful, these can hit you for 35. Sometimes it's spinning on the melee hand's thumb or the melee hand, so make sure you pay attention. Another one of special attacks is the flame walls. That's why we have people with water spells. If you get entrapped in flame walls or you see a homie entrapped in flame walls, douse one of the flames. Whoever's in it, run out as fast as you can. You will get for 65, and you can get comboed out by something else, such as his mouth attacks. Then another one with special attacks. This one is a little tricky, but it's just like Cerberus. It's called Redemption. Basically, your prayer gets turned off if you gotta pray to whatever spirit is coming at you. How to know what spirit to pray against? You get a colored text message. You also get a colored spirit. You can check both. It says right here. If it's a blue spirit, that's the magic spear. Green is range. Red is melee. So how that works is your prayer randomly gets turned off. You get a text message and the spirit's coming at you. If it's a red spirit, you pray melee until the spirit hits you, and then you start praying what you were praying before, accordingly to what he's spitting out his mouth. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I recommend keeping up this guide on your screen for the entire fight. I'm going to keep it streamed up. You guys can see this, right? All right, cool. So Samit's asking, but not if you're burning. What does that mean? So you drink overload? What are you asking, Saints? You guys have any questions? We good? Let's do this. Turn on my TV. Somebody's talking in Discord for some reason. I can't check both Saints. Oh, okay. It's just somebody else. Hold on. Alright, so let's go ahead and overload. Brew all the way up. Brew, 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 brew. Full overload gets you to 117. Replace that brew. Let's go down. Make sure your auto retaliation is turned off. We're going to pray magic and piety. Wait for everybody to get here. Hug the portal when you're ready. First thing we do is going to BGS spec, Dragon Hammer spec, or other mod spec, the melee hand, which is the hand to our right. So pray magic piety, and let's go in. Prayer hands, drop that prayer hands, equip your BGS. We're going to spec the hand to our right just once, and then switch to the other hand, maging it. So spec this hand once, pray range and augury. That melee hand over there is now crippled, so he will not do his floor attacks, but be ready for crystals. Let's even up this room, 5 on each side. Baldwin's going to attempt to run, I think. So if he cannot turn his head, that means we have too many people on one side. Pray magic. Please do not stay on me or near each other, because he can throw a special attack on us. Smurf has poison feet. Turn off your run and walk around the room. We need one person to go to the other side. Those are the spears it's telling you about. Those are crystals. I barely prayed against that spear. Glory to God. Alright, so now the head's turning. Good job. Melee hand is up, so we're going to get lightning now. We're praying magic still. What comes after lightning pairing? So come DD. DD, unless you're burning. We got something else that can kill us, pray range. And then get out of there. And then it goes crystals, but the melee hand is crippled. Please stay away from each other so we don't pass burn to each other. Make sure you stay behind the pinky as well, guys, so the head can turn properly. Thank you. So JMN, stand behind me. 2 tiles behind me, JMN. There you go, Smurf. Stand over where the portal's at. DD, 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 DD. Good job. Now it's about to be crystals. We're praying range still. Be ready to switch to the other hand. Meleeing it. We got to work on staying grouped. We can't be doing that. Switch to your gear. Watch out for this lightning in our column. You can time it and run past. Spread out here. We only don't leave a space in between us. There you go. DD. DD on thumb. DD on thumb. DD on thumb. Good job. What comes after pairing saints and crystals and move? Good job. Always make sure there's a space in between us so we don't pass on burn. Now we're in between phases. All we do here is avoid falling rocks. Use 3 tiles to do this. Don't run around the room. That is crazy. So let's go ahead and brew up. Get your prayer back up. My prayer hands is on the floor. Do not steal it, please. Equip your BGS and pray magic and piety. We're going to do the same thing as last time. Going to inspect the melee hand to our right just once and then switch to the other hand, maging it. We're praying magic. Sure, you're praying augury. Those are the redemption spears. Good job, Celestial. We're praying range. As you can see, the melee hand is crippled, so we can relax. That means we don't have to worry about his floor attacks. We're praying magic because he's spinning out blobs. Make sure you're behind the pinky, Haley. Someone has falling spikes. Turn out to run, walk around the room. We need to be able to turn that head, guys. We're praying range. Eventually, I'll show you guys how to run the head. First, we got to get basic things down. We don't even have that down, guys, which is fine. As crystals, be ready for lightning. Giant seeds, stay away from those giant seeds. They're going to explode. Pray range and be ready for pairing. Come DD. DD. You guys can mark. No, don't do that. Don't mark. What comes after pairing? Crystals and 3, 2, 1. Pray magic. Melee hand's crippled, so you want to see crystals for a bit. You can keep your HP around 70 because our overloads are about to run out. And when that happens, our HP shoots 50 plus. Be ready to switch to the other hand, meleeing it. Somebody has falling spikes, stay away from us, turn off your run and walk around the room. Make sure you safe up Salmon to 80. But your overload's about to run out, so let's just do 60. Unless you're freaking out, then do 70. Overloads ran up, there goes our HP. When you overload, make sure you have plenty of HP. Come DD. Don't worry about this rocks. Oh, we don't have to DD, but watch out for those bombs. Looks like somebody took my prayer renewal, and I'm gonna need that back. Let's go ahead and brew up. Get your prayer up. I need a prayer renewal. Can someone share? Take your BGS out. We're gonna inspect the melee hand against just once. And then switch to the other hand, maging it. We're praying augury. Melee hand is crippled. You can relax. Oh, and I'm a noob. We forgot to summon my thralls. If you don't have your thralls up, you're a noob too. Pray range. He's spinning out rocks. Yeah, make sure you overload it in prayer enhance, guys. Looks like somebody has, here are spears. I got red text, that means I got the melee spear. I prayed against it. Once it hits me, I can pray what I was praying before or what he's shooting out now, which is rocks. So we're praying range. Now we're praying magic. Here comes the blobs. Hand is uncrippled, so I think it goes crystals or lightning. Crystals and move. Good job. I wouldn't move away from the pinky. I would move outwards from the pinky. Okay. Don't stand next to me. Just stand behind J and Min, like, so there has to be a space between everybody. Come DD. DD. Pray mage. Make sure you're safe. Salmon, safe up, Saint. Somebody has poison feet. Turn off your run and walk around the room. There's crystals. What comes after crystals? So remember, it goes crystals, lightning pairing, crystals, lightning pairing. But when the melee hand's crippled, that's paused. Okay, here comes lightning. We need one person over here. Okay, we're good. Here comes DD. DD. Good job. What comes after pairing, Saints? It comes crystals and move. Summon your thrall. And remember, the hands are very specific. So if you're on the mage hand, you summon the magic thrall. If you're on the melee hand, you summon the melee thrall. And then for the head, which is after the final phase, you summon the range thrall. Pay range, DD. Equip your melee gear. If somebody's poison feet, yeah, don't do that if you're poison feet. I know who you are. Here is crystals and move. So praying range. I will get off the pinky because we have lightning now, unless you know how to do it right. And I called it. Lightning just hit pinky pretty hard. Be ready to DD on the thumb. Stay DD. Doesn't matter if the hand goes down. has to end. Okay, this is the last phase, guys. Let's go ahead and brew up. Get your HP up. Don't get it up too high because redemption actually cuts your prayer in half. Pray magic and piety, BGS in hand. This time we're gonna spec the hand twice and stay on the hand. Dump as many specs as you can throughout this entire fight. So spec twice. Be ready for crystals. And crystals after this attack and move. Get out your melee throw. I would not recommend standing on the pinky because lightning can come in on column. Unless you know how to do it correctly. I'll teach you that another time. So differences on this phase, both hands have to go down at the same time, DD. And after the pairing, the hand can heal, so you gotta hop off now. Pray range, switch to your mage gear, switch to the other hand. Get your thrall out. Overloads end in 40 seconds. Free the homie, and here comes crystals and move. We're praying magic now. So both of these hands gotta go down at the same time. So be very careful. Pay attention. I think it's almost dead over there on melee hand. Come DD. So let Xeric focus on it. Come DD, come DD. Ooh. Whoever messed up that DD, your teammate just took a bunch of damage. Pray range. Get your pray magic. Get your HP to 75 and be ready for crystals. I got poison feet. Excuse me. Be ready to pair. Go ahead and overload. Remember, hands gotta go down at the same time, Saints. Pray range and DD. Off the mage hand. Off, off, off. Free the homie. Safe up while you're in here. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Alright, off the mage hand. Pray magic. Pray piety. We're gonna spec the melee hand. Let's get this mage hand. 2 people stay on the mage hand. Let's get the melee hand. 2 people stay on the mage hand. Okay. Alright, switch to the other hand. Get it down as soon as possible. Come on, augury. Thrall. Pray range. Alright, now switch to your range gear. Same formation, pray rigor. And all we're doing is getting down the head. And make sure you're overloaded and prayer enhance. You can take out your range spell now. Looks like we need one more person over here. Keep your HP above 80 at all times. This part is very easy. When I first started, my biggest mistake here was running around the room. You're just gonna run into other rocks and mess your teammates up. Here are bombs. Watch out for these bombs. 1 in the northeast, 1 in front of Alm, 2 in front of Alm, pray magic. Rest in peace, JMN. Rest in peace, Baldwin. Okay, watch out for those bombs, pray range. Somebody has falling spikes. I think. No, there's no falling spikes on here, I don't think. If he shoots out blue pools, we DD on the pools. And if nobody DDs on the pools, he heals for a lot. It's not common though, so. Good job, guys, good job. Ooh. 100 points though, that's not bad. Does anybody want to come up here on the stage? Say anything, what you guys think? I was going a little fast there, so if you have any questions, let me know.
I mean, I'll come up on the stage, bro. Hey, yo. Good raid, brother. That was a great raid, man. We did so much better than the other raid, man. Good stuff, dude.
I think we did worse than... Well, you weren't there for the last week's raid, but I think last week's raid, we only had like 2 mistakes.
I mean, that one was great, dude. That was a good raid. Good job, brother. God bless you, man.
Bless.
Yo, am I here? Oh, dude, I thought I had to request this whole time, bro. Thank you so much, man. Great communications on Alm, bro. I
Oh, no
messed up a little
problem.
bit, but I'd have been way worse without you on there. I needed everything you were saying on Alm for sure, bro. Just thank you.
Good.
Try to get here every week. I get this down like I got TOA down.
Yeah, like I said, when everybody kind of knows what they're doing, or for the most part they know what they're doing, we don't gotta do the stage voice channels. But as you can see, it's kind of needed. Because in my experience, when we do the teaches, we got a whole bunch of people being allowed to talk. I get interrupted and messes other people up. So you gotta do the stage voice channels for now.
Yeah, for sure. I might have accidentally interrupted you a few times, definitely. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off then. About to eat this food.
All right, Saint.
I'll just meet my man. All right, yeah. I'll hop off.
I was just gonna say for the people who do TOA, running the head is almost exactly the same as just doing the last phase and wardens. Like you just walk on 3 squares and then you move the head, and when it looks at you, you just move.
I think our YouTube pictures is gonna be chilling at the bake. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. But yeah, like I said about the running head, since this is like our fourth raid together for most of us, you gotta split the raid up evenly on each side behind the pinky. That way the head will turn, and usually there's one person in the middle running back 2 tiles, and that way indefinitely turn the head. It's more organized that way too. I'll show you guys that sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you guys that another time. And then it's even more advanced than that. You can skip specials. It's known as magic hand skip, melee hand skip. I'm not too familiar with that. I think Celestial's gonna have to show you guys that part. But next time we're gonna try to get you guys running the head. It wasn't a big deal this time because, as you guys saw, like 90% of the time the head was turning. But there have been raids where that head just has his head turned left the entire time, and only the people on the left are getting hit. So it's really important to turn in that head. If you guys have any more questions or comments, let me know because I'm about to hop off. And if you guys don't know, we still got 2 more months of this. We're gonna be doing this every Wednesday until March. This year, I would like us to turn to a raiding clan, not only for myself, but the people that actually come to the events. They're asking for raids, so we're gonna do raids. And we're just not doing TUB yet because I want to get a team of scythes, even for myself, so I can be able to teach better, carry better. I don't want to just be sitting in the death section. Um, so until we are ready to do TUB, instead of doing TUB, we're going to be doing Nightmare and Next, but that's not going to come until June. All right, guys. God bless. Appreciate y'all.